Okay, I'll try not to make this too long, but this is the rest of the stuff I would keep in my car. First, I wanted to mention in the first video, I had that tub with my ballistic vest and all that stuff and my helmet. I also would keep my rain jacket in there along with my hat um, in case it rained, obviously. I did want to mention in my front seat, I had one of these uh, like patrol bags that I would hook up and would hang off the headrest. So as you can see, this is where I kept my spare like business cards, the incident cards, accident cards, stickers for kids, a thumb drive in case I had to collect evidence on scene. I kept like freeze-dried snacks in here in case I got hungry and stuck on a call. I keep like hand sanitizer, like water bottles in here. And this is where I put like my ticket writer and my printer during the shift. Also in here, I'd have like a pair of like light gloves if it got cold. My baton, which really I only used because I have a glass break here in case I had to break a window. Then like pocket knife, spare search gloves, spare handcuff key, spare pen, backup hand sanitizer. Of course, I think I had like some phone chargers in here and stuff like that. So this was in the front seat. This was in the back where I kept my bulletproof vest. So then, in addition to the bulletproof vest, helmet, rain gear, tub, I had these three, and they were kind of like ordered easiest to access. This is the one I used the most. As you can see, it says paperwork and evidence related because it was always in here. So I bought like a $3 pen keeper for kids. That's where I kept all my drug test kits and swabs, or when I found drugs I needed to field test them. I had a clipboard so I could like start my paperwork while I'm in my car. This is the file folder where I kept all my forms. To keep this shorter, I'll make a video of what all forms are in there later. This is where I also kept like my safety vest if we had to work an accident or something like that. Tons of search gloves because obviously I'm gonna use these when I am testing drugs. And then the rest of this is all for evidence collection. So I would have like the larger brown paper bags for like big evidence, medium paper bags. I'd put these like snack bags, like most of the drugs I found could fit in these. So I use these all the time to put the drugs in because you don't want to just like have random like meth rolling around your car. And then a ton of like gallon Ziploc bags. I use these all the time. Like I would take out the stuff from their pockets and then it would all go in here, like their cell phone, their keys, stuff like that. And then obviously you're required by policy to still have your paper ticket writer, paper warning book, even though we have the electronic ones, so whatevs. All right, then the next one is the emergency items and backups. In the first video, I had that big trauma kit that I made. That would usually be in here and take up most of the room in here. But this is where I kept like my Narcan, like a neck gaiter in case it was really cold, super cold weather gloves for if it got like super cold, like a headlamp, my spare taser cartridge. Actually, this is like a skull cap, spare batteries for my flashlights, another glass break, and I'd also, that's what this says, I'd also usually keep extra like handcuffs in here and extra pistol mags in addition to the ones I had up in the front of my car. So just redundancy on that stuff. Currently, that stuff is in my car that's parked in the garage. Then I had in the very back a tornado box. This was, you know, if a tornado comes, you can expect if you're working, you're gonna have to work like 24 hours straight with like no food and water. So there's just a bunch of water in here. Usually there was more food in here. I think I took it out because it was getting old, but like freeze-dried food, obviously work gloves, because like if you have to go into like a structure that was destroyed, like a school, you're going to need gloves to move all the 2x4s and all the nails sticking out and everything like that to rescue people. So I had these, and then you'll get issued one of these, but this is like the vehicle marking kit. So if you come across like a vehicle that's been abandoned, you would like mark it as searched, or there's no one inside. That way like firefighters or someone else doesn't try to search it later, and they can just move on to the next one. All right, so that's the second part about what I kept in my car, and I'll talk about what's in here right now.